And the goofballs that say they're LeBron, no, you're not a LeBron James fan. Hey, all the people on this chat, if anybody bring up the other players, they not a LeBron James fan. So we cutting them out. We the real LeBron James fans.
Facts. Facts.
We the
Hey.
real, hey, everybody on here, we the real LeBron James fan.
Yep.
That goofball on the
Yep.
other channel, excuse my French, he's a D head. I ain't gonna say the word. He a D head. He's not a LeBron James fan. He just trying to get likes. If
I
I
love
was
it.
y'all,
I love it.
I would not follow him because he a goofball.
Should I pull up a full-time LeBron jock sniffer and show you his? See, now y'all gonna make me do it to y'all, man. Nobody juggles LeBron's balls more than this dude right here. Nobody. This dude is a full-time ball juggler. Where is his? He deleted a lot of his videos because he's an idiot. He goes on the internet and starts cursing like a crazy person, and then he gets his videos deleted because he's an idiot. Let me show y'all his videos. LeBron fans, look. Look. Where are these magical views that are coming from LeBron? Look. Look. This is a LeBron sniffer. Look at him. Look, we can just keep going. It's LeBron every single day. LeBron. Look. Every single second. So where are all these views? Where are all these views that y'all are talking about? Y'all saying, oh, Dreamers Pro's making money because he talk about LeBron. Okay, so where the views at?
What's my name and don't say it too loud because you gotta come here and you know I pop out.
You lucky I'm not single. I would take your girl. That's what would happen. Don't make me come to your live and start throwing super chats at her.
We turned to Coachella, had boys backing down, and we might do the same if we touch rolling loud.
You don't notice most of the people in your comments are a bunch of racists who just hate LeBron because of his politics. Doesn't bother you at all. Ayo, bro. SMD, my nigga. SMD.
If you my nigga, then say that my nigga. Like, what's up, my crow? They can't hurt me right now.
You heard me? SMD.
Come on to me and get one of them.
Straight up and down, dog. SMD. Nigga, I said it. You bitch-ass LeBron James fans.
You gotta whisper my name. Yo.
So while you're on the internet doing your foo-foo man jokes, and your foo-foo this, and your foo-foo that, and all of these other foo-foo, and all of that, the foo-foo man would take your girlfriend.
Yo.
That's what would happen. So while you cracking all these jokes and you think you're funny and doing all of these racist jokes and this and that and calling me this and calling me that, just know what it is. Just know that the foo-foo man would take your girlfriend. That's all I want to tell you.
We are back, folks. We are actually back, man. Y'all do me a favor and drop a like on the video. I'm already laughing, folks. This is actually hilarious. But yeah, y'all do me a favor and drop a like on the video. Oh man. Oh man, this is hilarious, man. This is hilarious. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in, man. So yeah, let me let me break this down for you guys, chat, okay? So I was doing some light cleaning a little bit earlier, and you know, it was kind of quiet in the room. So I said, you know what? Let me get on YouTube and try to find a video, right? So I start scrolling, and you know, I come across this video from Tyler. Okay, you guys know Tyler. He runs a pod trash called As It Stands Lakers. Okay, you guys know Tyler, right? Shout out to Tyler. He's a funny guy. Okay, now as you guys can see, I did actually have to unsubscribe from Tyler. I just can't, you know, really like do any more faker pod trashers. So I unsubscribed really from all the faker pod trashers, but I think I did watch one of his videos a few days ago. So for whatever reason, you know, like if you watch a video, it doesn't matter if you're subscribed or not, YouTube will recommend you more videos from that creator. So I get on YouTube and I start scrolling and I come across this video from Tyler. And he says, he titled the video, Lakers LeBron Conspiracy, right? So I clicked on this video. Ladies and gentlemen, This is insanity, okay? It's literally insanity. But this is why I told you guys, man. These Fakers fans, folks, they live in an alternate reality. And I'm going to play you guys the video. You guys are going to listen to this nonsense. Some of you guys probably already seen the video. We got Banco. He said, I unsubscribed last night. Folks, Faker fans live in an alternate reality. Okay? Let's just go ahead and just jump straight. I don't want to give it away for the people that haven't seen the video. Let's just go ahead and jump straight into the video, chat. We got Tommy. You said Faker fans are in the honeymoon phase and the season hasn't even started yet. We got Utah, whatever. Listen, but some of y'all got weird names. Utah. You said at least they are smart enough to recognize they need LeBron. Let's just go ahead and jump straight into the video, chat. Y'all do me a favor and drop a like on the video. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. Yeah, Faker fans are actually begging for LeBron James to come back to the Fakers. Let's go ahead and take a listen to this, chat.
What's going on, everyone? So, I want to put my tinfoil cap on for a moment. Right? Have just a fun, Brian Windhorse, fun little just discussion. Right? Conspiracy. Strap in. Is LeBron really going to come back to the Lakers? Now, again, I don't think it's going to happen. How brilliant would it be, though, if you're LeBron? Get all this attention, all this noise, all this marketing, all everything, just to go back to the Lakers, right? You might think it's crazy, but hear me out on this for a moment, okay? LeBron James has wanted the Lakers to build a contender, right? They've wanted the Lakers. He's wanted the Lakers to go and get a center and wings and youth and all these things. And it just so happens that the Lakers did that. This team is like perfect built for LeBron James, right? Like this team makes so much sense for LeBron James. The biggest thing, though, is the biggest need on this roster right now is a starting four. You got a bunch of guys that can play the three. You don't have, Mamu, but realistically, you don't have anybody that you're comfortable with being the very position that LeBron James plays. If it was like a shooting guard or something like that, I'd be like, not going to happen. But it just so happens to be the exact position that LeBron James plays. Think about this for a second. The exact position LeBron James plays is the one position that the Lakers do not have filled. Everything's being held up. All this talk about Jonathan Kuminga, PJ Washington, sprinkle in a couple names here and there. Everything's on hold. Lakers aren't doing anything. Lakers aren't pursuing Jonathan Kuminga or nothing. All the conversation is that Jonathan Kuminga is waiting for Cleveland. Okay. How? Why? Right? They have, Jalen Tyson Jalen Tyson, right? They, on top of that, in order to land Jonathan Kuminga, they would have to go and clear basically Dennis Schroeder and Max Strus. Because let's say Jonathan Kuminga is willing to take $15 million. And they can't just clear out $15 million. They need to get $15 million under the first apron on top of enough to fill out the rest of the roster.
What?
So they need to probably get about $25 million off. So you're going to have to get off of Schroeder and Max Strus without really taking anything back. How many teams are doing that? The only team that has cap space still is the Brooklyn Nets, and the Brooklyn Nets only have 12 million, so they can't even do that. Yeah, there's teams that have exceptions and stuff like that, but are they doing that for Max Strus, Dennis Schroeder, maybe to get some assets? So Cleveland, so let me get this straight. So Cleveland is going to give up assets in order to salary dump guys so they can go do a sign and trade for Jonathan Kuminga, and in doing so, give up more assets. So you're telling me that right now, right this second, the Lakers could go get Jonathan Kuminga without having to jump through any hoops. Cleveland would have to jump through 20, sell the farm for Kuminga, which I like Kuminga, but I mean, if the Lakers were that situation, I'd be like, you're crazy, right? I like Kuminga because it's give me good upside. But I've talked heavily how there's risks and concerns and all this stuff with Jonathan Kuminga, right? But you're telling me Cleveland's the thing that's holding it up, right? Because Jonathan Kuminga wants to see what happens with Cleveland. Could it be? Call me crazy, but could it be that it is indeed the Lakers that are holding this all up? The Lakers are the team going hang on a second. No. We want to see, what if LeBron is coming back?
Chat, what did I tell you guys, man? You guys thought I was trolling Faker fans. Chat, I told you guys, man, these people are not serious, bro. You niggas thought I was trolling when I told y'all, bro, these niggas are mentally deranged. You guys thought I was trolling. You're seeing it in 4K. These people are not well, man. They're not right in the head. This is insanity, dude. So you telling me LeBron already has informed the Fakers that he doesn't plan on returning. And this dude got 4 hats on talking about, well, maybe LeBron is actually going to come back to the Lakers. What? That's fucking insanity, man. That's fucking insanity, man. That's insanity. I'm all for a good conspiracy theory, chat, but come on, man. That's not even a conspiracy theory, man. That's just straight up stupidity. Why would LeBron do that? Why would he do that? I keep telling y'all, man. LeBron wants nothing to do with these white boys. Now you got Faker fans holding out hope, talking about, oh, well, maybe LeBron's going to come back and save us. No, dude. LeBron's not coming back, dude. We're done with y'all. We did a show last night. I told y'all, Luker and Ashton are the equivalent of a snow bunny with a fat ass booty. When niggas see a snow bunny with a fat ass, what's gonna happen, chat? They're on them hoes. That's what it's gonna be for Luka and Aston next season. Them niggas is on Luka and Aston's trail. LeBron's not coming to save you niggas, man. Exactly. Bron don't believe in Luka. Exactly. If LeBron believed in Luka, why would he be uprooting his life to go to Miami or to go to Cleveland or to go to Philadelphia? Why not just stay? If he gonna go play for a vet minimum in Miami or in Philadelphia, why not just play for the vet minimum in LA? Because he don't believe in y'all. The whole season, LeBron felt disrespected that y'all told him he needs to take a back seat to these bum-ass white boys. You think he's going to sign up to play another year with y'all again? Come on, man. Y'all are not serious, bro. This is over with. This is beyond over with. It's overly over. LeBron is not coming back to the Fakers. Y'all got to get y'all cheeks clapped on your own now. LeBron's tired of getting his cheeks clapped. I'm tired. LeBron fans are tired.
LeBron fans.
We're tired. We don't want to see Cheek Busters 5, Cheek Busters 6, Cheek Busters 7. We don't want to see that anymore. You said Luka don't believe in LeBron? With all due respect, who gives a fuck about what Luka believes in? What has Luka done? Except get his cheeks busted every season. That's all he does is get his pussy played in every year. You talking about Luka doesn't respect LeBron, doesn't believe in LeBron. Well, with all due respect, we don't really give a fuck what Luka believes in. Without black men, Luka's irrelevant. Black men have made Luka's career. Jalen Brunson, black man. Kyrie Irving, black man. Nico Harrison, black man. LeBron James, black man. What is Luka without black men? Irrelevant. Why do you think, chat, why do you think Faker fans are doing conspiracy theories talking about, oh, well, maybe LeBron's coming back? If Luka, chat, when LeBron was here, were we begging for Luka to come save us? We weren't begging for Luka. You said locker room stop with the cheek clap terms? Got my chat. You don't tell me what to do in my house, nigga. You don't tell me what to say. You don't tell me what to talk about. No. You go start your own channel. And then you can talk about whatever you want to talk about. Luka's balls are at Jaylen Brown's house. And you want me to be quiet about it? I had to block another nigga earlier. He did the same thing. So that's 2 of y'all had to block today. You don't come to my channel and tell me what to talk about. You don't like my bussy jokes? Unsubscribe. You don't like a gay joke? Unsubscribe. This channel ain't for the LGBTQ community. What are you niggas sensitive now about a gay joke? Like I said, this new generation, you niggas are gay. You're gay. You're offended by a gay joke. Get out of my chat, dude. This is a locker room. I don't have time for crybabies. I'm not from this generation. Y'all are soft. We can't even crack jokes anymore, chat. Niggas is getting offended because we cracking jokes. Yo, locker room, can you stop with the bussy jokes? So I can't even crack a joke now. Niggas is getting offended. I can't even crack a joke. This is life in 2026. We can't even joke anymore. You got these sensitive soy boys in my chat crying because I cracked a joke. This new generation, y'all are weirdos. We can't even have fun anymore, chat. They want to take the fun away. We can't even crack a gay joke now. I'm from a different era, dude. I'm sorry, I'm a 90s baby. I'm from a different era, man. We grew up on gay jokes. We grew up on gay jokes. Now we can't even say the F word anymore. I grew up calling you dudes maggots. I grew up calling y'all maggots. Now if I say maggot, oh, I'm being insensitive to the LGBTQ community? Nigga, fuck your community.
You're a freaking frog.
Unsubscribe from the channel, dude. I'm not stopping my cheek buster. Chat, how long we been running with the cheek buster jokes? That's been a running theme on our channel. We're tired of seeing the same movie, Cheek Busters. Cheek Busters 1, Cheek Busters 2, Darwin's Revenge, Cheek Busters 3, The Return of Aston Reeves, and then last year we saw the 4th installment of Cheek Busters, Cheek Busters for Life. And niggas want me to stop. Niggas talking about stop with the cheek clapping jokes. No, dude, you don't get to come on my... No, I'm sorry, dude. That's where I draw the line. All right, you're not going to tell me what to say, dude. I'm sorry. No, that's a running theme on my channel, dude. You dudes are out here getting your cheeks busted. Okay, how about this? You want me to stop with the cheek buster jokes? Then win something then. How about that? Tell Luker and Aston, I'll stop the cheek buster jokes this year if y'all go win the championship. Y'all gonna go win the championship? Of course not. So guess what? It'll be Cheek Busters 5 this year, right? Exactly. The fuck is niggas talking about?
Stop borrowing money from friends
Shut your bitch ass up.
and family.
We talked to LeBron, right? Like, you know, hey, if you're LeBron, it'd be the perfect plan, right? Like,
Stop borrowing money from friends and family.
Just got $260, y'all. The day
you make it seem like you're not coming back. You then go do this whole let's wait. Like, what is he waiting for? Like, even the NBA, like, Adam Silver is like calling him out, going like, dude, come on. Like, he knows where he wants to go. Like, why are you playing these games? What is the point of this game? What is the point of you? Look, I'm a big LeBron guy. I love LeBron. But it's ridiculous at this point. What are you waiting for? Why are we playing these silly games? If you know where you want to go, announce it. Get it over with. Why are we dragging this out? What's the point of dragging this out? All right. Well, again, Lakers are finishing everything. Just got everything finalized. You know, do your due diligence for, a couple days. Lakers literally just finalized everybody like 3 days ago. Do your due diligence for a couple days. See, take a step back. Go, okay, I like the roster. We can cook with this roster. And then just to go sign back with the Lakers. It's brilliant. It is a brilliant move. And again, it's something that I think would make sense, right? Like, and is anyone going to bat an eyelash? No. All the people that are already hating on LeBron taking his time are just going to hate on him anyway, right? Like, LeBron's going to get the hate no matter where he goes, no matter what he does. So who cares? Stay in LA, stay where you want, do all that stuff. All right? Like, and no one would blame you. You come and you do a little, like, one of those, BS interviews or something, or, write some BS in, Instagram post or X post or whatever. And you're just like, I really thought about it. I really, I talked to all these teams. I really had an open mind here, but man, my heart is in LA. I really want to stay in LA. I tried to move past it. I thought I was done and I wanted to take my talents elsewhere, but I love LA. I love the Lakers. I love the history. I love everything. You might get 2 days of backlash, bunch of talk, and then everyone will move on. Not from the Lakers and LeBron. That'll be a conversation, but no one will care about the free agency decision. Right? Everyone will just be talking about are the Lakers a true contender now? Are the Lakers the best team in basketball? Are the Lakers this, that, and the other because LeBron James is back? All right. Lakers go from being a team that's going to miss the play-in and god-awful and garbage to now the best team in basketball because LeBron signed by. You get to be the guy. You get to come in and be the savior and all that stuff. Right? Like, I don't know. It's again, this is just we're just talking, right? Like, I don't think that this is going to happen. I'm not expecting this to happen. There's not even really like breadcrumbs, so to speak, that are like that. Oh, look out for like, it's not, right? But he hasn't made his decision yet. Again, what's taking so long? Lakers just so happen to have their biggest issue as LeBron James. Also, a lot of reports are like, hey, Kuminga and LeBron might team up in Cleveland. What if it's not Cleveland? What if LeBron and Kuminga are teaming up in LA? What if that's the holdup for Jonathan Kuminga? Because they're waiting for LeBron to come, sign up and everything like that, and then they can go finalize that trade for Kuminga. Now you have Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves, Jonathan Kuminga, LeBron James, Walker Kessler. Dump somebody to go bring in Matisse Thybulle. Also, another thing that you can add, again, if we're connecting things, got a report, Lakers don't plan on getting off of Bronny. Lakers want to keep Bronny. It's not they're not going to just ship him out just because LeBron's leaving and all that stuff. Interesting. LeBron's making jokes. Oh yeah, my son's the next teammate. Interesting. Okay. Again, just talking through a fun conversation. But in all honesty, LeBron should just swallow your pride. No one's going to care in the end. Go to the Lakers, or not go, stay with the Lakers. Slot into that starting 4 spot. You got a team that's literally built for you. Go win a championship in LA. You'll get all kinds of praise and oh my gosh, and it makes a lot of sense. The story and this, like, you want to talk about marketing and everything else, the business side, the strategy, all that, everything's intentional. Just saying. Anyways, always, this is a discussion. This question to you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. That being said,
please don't tell me that was you saying the 96 Sonics. This is what you got to realize, Judah. It's very easy to out-debate locker room. It's not very challenging whatsoever. The fact that you let locker room outwit you and out-debate you, it says a lot. We're not talking about a very high-level basketball mind, and you got outwitted by the locker room.
Smoke a nigga top for you, baby girl.
Okay. You guys just heard what Tyler had to say over there on his pod trash. You guys go check him out, man. Unbelievable shit, folks. This is insanity to me, man. This is absolute insanity to me. Now you have the faker pod trashers. Now they're begging for LeBron James to, scrap his plans to leave and to come back so that way he can, save the Lakers this season. No, dude. No, man. Sorry, Tyler. Sorry, dude. Jael says, I agree. Great plan. Yeah, not happening, man. Like I said, dude, if these white boys could play, then sure, right? Like, if this was Cooper Flag and, some other white boy that could actually play, then sure, right? Maybe LeBron would entertain that, but I mean, you got this undrafted fraud up here, man, making $46 million. Like, that's just disrespectful. I told you guys, I know LeBron, okay? I'm a LeBron fan.
LeBron fans!
I know my GOAT. My GOAT was disgusted this past season. He was disgusted. I could see it in his face after every post-game interview. I could see it in his demeanor. Matter of fact, you guys remember that one game, I think it was late in the season when Luka and Aston faked injuries and LeBron was out there. I think we played the Mavericks. And there was a fan recorded a video of LeBron, and it was like during a free throw, and LeBron was like, he was like, yeah, I could still do this shit. They trying to put me on the shelf, but I could still do this shit. You guys remember that video? Right? Folks, LeBron was disrespected by the fakers this entire season. You think he's going to sign back up to be disrespected again for another season? Get the fuck out of here, man. You think LeBron James is going to be playing a backup to Aston Reeves? You think he's going to be a third option to Aston Reeves? Let it go, man. Honestly, let this thing go, dude. Let it go, man. This is what y'all wanted. Y'all wanted these white boys to be the face of the franchise. Y'all paid them like such. Why are you still calling for LeBron? Why are you still calling for the 41-year-old? Because deep down in their hearts, they know they're cooked. I told all the faker pod trashers, you're cooked without LeBron. Your views are going down. Everything's going down this year. Revenue was high when LeBron was on the fakers. You know, the clicks were good. The views were good. Everything was booming. Guess what? Why do you think I never attached myself to the fakers? I never attached this channel isn't called the Lakers Room. This channel isn't called, Lakers Fakers Nation, Faker Collective Pod Trash. I didn't attach myself to a team. All of you Laker pod trashers, it's over. Quit using. Why are you niggas still talking about LeBron is my question. You guys think it's any coincidence that video he posted, that conspiracy video he posted, was his best performing video today? You guys think that was any coincidence, chat? They know the famine is coming, man. The famine is coming. Look at this, chat. Let me show you guys. And once again, this is no disrespect. Shout out to Tyler. But I mean, look at the views, chat. Jake LaRavia. Anybody watching that shit, dude? Oh, Lakers and Heat trade. Okay. Lakers 2 wins away from Summer League championship. Not even 1,000 views. We don't care, Tyler. Oh, Jonathan Kuminga. Who cares? Look, PJ Washington. Hypothetical PJ Washington trade. And then look at this. Look how many views this got compared to his other videos, chat. Without LeBron James, you faker pod trashers, you guys are cooked. I'm not gonna lie to you. You guys are cooked, man.
LeBron fans. LeBron fans.
You guys are cooked, dude. Tyler, let it go, bro. Let it go, dude. You guys are gonna see, bro. The views aren't going to be the same. The interest isn't going to be the same. I mean, who's talking about the fakers anymore, chat? Everybody, what's the narrative right now in the sports, in the NBA world? Where LeBron James is going. That is what everybody, I've seen countless video. Everybody's making their pitch to LeBron. This is the biggest story right now in sports, is where LeBron James is going to go. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying, chat. I done seen James Harden make a pitch, Donovan Mitchell. I done seen, Giannis, Pat Riley. I done seen everybody making their pitch for LeBron. Steph Curry went on Good Morning America making a pitch to LeBron. Everybody's making their pitch to get LeBron James. That's the biggest story in sports right now. Nobody cares about the fakers, man. I keep telling them that. And speaking of which, let's go ahead and I got one more video, chat, from this dude. I think his name is what? Alan? What's his name? Alan Slewa? What's this nigga's name? I don't know his name, chat. Hoops Talk with Alan Slewa, whatever his name is. You guys know this dude, right? So this is another video I was listening to earlier. So you guys remember, right? Richard Jefferson, we did a show on this the other day. he basically, went off on Faker fans, right? Called him ungrateful, pretty much said he's glad LeBron James is gone. And we did a show on it. I agree with Richard Jefferson. But, I saw this video from this dude as well a little bit earlier. Folks, take a listen to what he had to say about LeBron James and his tenure with the Fakers. Take a listen to this.
Okay, final topic that we're going to get into is LeBron. LeBron. You want to play this one real quick? The Richard Jefferson that we didn't play earlier in the week. So if you want to pop this up. I asked this question a little bit earlier. Is LeBron a marketing genius, or is LeBron just so thirsty for attention? Richard Jefferson was doing his podcast, the Road Tripping podcast. I think that's the one they were doing. I'm just going to play this because I have not played it. And Richard Jefferson is talking about LeBron. Granted, this is one of his buddies. And then we'll talk about the latest on LeBron. And the only reason why, honestly, I'm talking about it is because I do think it has an effect on the Lakers and everybody else.
Shut your bitch ass up.
But somehow in LA, people are like, they glad that he's gone. Did you all forget what it looked like before he got there?
It was boo-boo.
It was boo-boo. Yeah. And so that's, to me, when I start to see all these people, especially Lakers and LA people. God rest Kobe's soul. God rest Kobe's soul. A lot of people did, like, on the heels of Kobe's passing and LeBron, they did not want that spotlight shared in LA. Right. And there are Laker fans, and then there's Kobe fans. Right. There's LeBron fans, and then there's Laker fans. And that's where the clash, in my opinion. The Kobe fans wanted nothing to do with Bron being in LA wearing that purple and gold because Kobe was their guy. Laker fans were like, hey, but people were miserable the whole time because there was a comparison to Kobe, and that part they missed out on so much good basketball. Right. And the dude literally kept the all-time leading scorer title in LA. Kareem, that was one of the Lakers' big things. Kept it in LA. And blah, blah, blah. It's been sad to watch, and I'm glad he's fucking gone. And I promise you, LA, y'all are in for an interesting 5 fucking years.
Okay, so you guys, before we get into his reaction, you guys remember that audio bit from Richard Jefferson? It went viral probably about 4 or 5 days ago. We got GD. Shout out to GD though with the $5 super chat. Appreciate you, man.
I just wanna be free.
LeBron fans.
You said all these narratives about why Bron left. Truth is, neither he or anybody else that plays in the Luker system will win a championship. I agree. So yeah, take a listen to what this dude had to say. Now, by the way, this is also a Faker pod trasher, by the way. This is also a Faker pod trasher. So take a listen, folks, to what this Faker pod trasher had to say about Richard Jefferson's comments on LeBron.
Kept it in LA. And blah, blah, blah. It's been sad to watch, and I'm glad he's fucking gone. And I promise you, LA, y'all are in for an interesting 5 fucking years.
All right. That's one way to put it for Richard Jefferson. I think here's the problem with what Richard Jefferson is saying. I think he's right. There's some things he's right about. There were Kobe fans. There were Laker fans. By the way, those two were connected. There were LeBron fans. There were Laker fans. That one, there's a little bit more disconnected, right? Because LeBron has gone to all these different places. He's not wrong about look what the Lakers were before LeBron James got there. He's not wrong. I've made that case before. I've sat here and had the conversation of, don't forget what the Lakers were before LeBron was there. They were all over the place. The franchise had no direction. Yesterday, I think we were talking about the LaMarcus Aldridge thing. They're pitching LaMarcus Aldridge, and then LaMarcus Aldridge leaves the meeting like, what the hell's going on with the basketball part of things? I thought, in a sense, he kind of saved the franchise. They hadn't made the postseason 5 years in a row. I don't think he's wrong in any of that stuff, but I think what more does Richard Jefferson want the Lakers to do? The man was here for 8 years. And let's also not pretend that the entire time LeBron James was here, that it was all roses. It wasn't. I think what Richard Jefferson fails to talk about in that conversation, the Lakers were a roller coaster with LeBron James. The Lakers had years where they didn't make the playoffs with LeBron James. The Lakers, for how many years in a row did they go without they weren't true championship contenders with LeBron James and Anthony Davis? I mean, can we stop making it sound like LeBron James was perfect as a Los Angeles Laker? It's okay to be critical also about LeBron James.
So is that all on LeBron, folks? I'm a little bit confused. The Lakers missed the playoffs. Yeah, you're right. The Lakers missed the playoffs in what, 2019? When LeBron was playing with Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart, these little kids, and he got hurt on Christmas, had a groin injury. Yeah, injuries happen, 2022, Lakers missed the playoffs. Anthony Davis and LeBron, they missed a lot of time that season. You got an old ass roster. Those guys weren't able to sustain, So yeah, the Lakers missed the playoffs. Okay. So Kobe didn't miss the playoffs? How many times did Kobe miss the playoffs, chat, as a Laker? That's actually a good question. Let me look this up. How many times did Kobe miss the playoffs? Kobe missed the playoffs 4 times. How many times? Let's see how many times LeBron missed the playoffs. Let's see. How many times did LeBron miss the playoffs? 4 times. 4 times. They both missed the playoffs 4 times, man. It's going to happen. No talk of Rob Pelinka and how terrible of a GM he is. No talk of Jeannie Buss on how terrible of an owner she is. No talk of any of those people. It's just LeBron, right? It's just all on LeBron. This whole organization and the failures and everything, it's solely on LeBron. It's all LeBron's fault. Nobody else failed. Rob Pelinka didn't fail. Jeannie didn't fail, right? It's just all on LeBron. Okay.
I think Richard Jefferson is putting on his "that's my boy" LeBron James. The man has done nothing wrong. And I don't think that's a fair assessment. And here's the difference between what Richard Jefferson is mentioning today and before LeBron got here. Luka Doncic is on the Lakers team, and LeBron's about to turn 42. There's some details there that you also got to put in. What else do you want the Lakers to do? The man was here for 8 years. The man spent the most time in consecutive years with one franchise with the Lakers, more than the Cavs and more with the Miami Heat. What's left? There's nothing left. Like, I get it. I get it if people want to say, well, Laker fans didn't appreciate LeBron enough. Absolutely. I think there's some truth to that. But Richard Jefferson is sitting here trying to make a point as if, like, what does he want Laker fans to do? Just kiss the feet of LeBron and just all hail the king?
The dude says, what else did he want the Lakers to do? I don't know. Put together a competent roster. One that doesn't include having 8 fucking white boys on the team. I mean, that's just a start. Where are the blacks? Where are the blackies? Where are the niggers? Where are the dark butts? Talking about what else do you want the Lakers to do? Well, there's a laundry list of things we want the Lakers to stop doing. Stop hiring rookie coaches that don't know how to coach, like JJ Redick and Darvin Scam. Stop hiring rookie coaches. Stop signing 12 white boys. Play through LeBron James. Don't trade away his championship running mate. I mean, are we serious here? What does LeBron what does he want the Lakers to do? You know what, dude? Like I said, don't even worry about it, gang. Don't even worry about it. It's all good. It's all good. Like I said, chat. These are Laker pie trashers. They're still hung up on LeBron. You want to know why? Because talking about Jake LaRavia isn't interesting. Talking about Luker and Aston isn't interesting. Exactly. Get a real center. LOL. Trade AR for a good player. Exactly. Exactly. Like, what else do you want the Lakers to do? These are rhetorical questions, chat, that they don't actually want the answer to. They're just being facetious. Okay? They're playing stupid. Like, you guys remember that clown Lamont? You guys remember that clown Lamont, right? From that pod trash FYF? You guys remember him, right?
You can't just go try to find any player that's 6'10" and say be the center. There's certain qualities that the center is going to need playing next to AD. To me, I would be knocking on the door of the Clippers. I would have been knocking on the door for PJ Tucker.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
Chat, you guys remember that pod trasher Lamont? You guys remember when we lost in the conference finals and I would get up on the show and I would be like, yo, why did Darvin play these rotations? You know, why did he have Dennis Schroeder, D'Angelo Russell, and Aston out there? And then this clown would come on the show and he'd be like, well, Reggie, if you were the coach, who would you have played? I already told you who I would have played. He would ask that question over and over and over again. You want to know why, chat? He didn't actually want an answer. He wanted to play contrarian. That's all you dudes be doing. Y'all don't. Oh well, what else were the Lakers supposed to do? You don't want an answer. You don't actually want the answer. You just want to flap your dick, suckers. You're just chatting. They don't want the answer, chat, because we told them what the answer was 1,000 times. We told them year after year after year to trade that bum. And then now when LeBron finally's like, all right, bro, I'm out. I can't do this anymore. Now they're like, oh, well, what did they want? What did he want the Lakers to do? What did he want them to do? We told you for 4 straight years to trade that bum. We said to trade him for DeJounte Murray. We said to trade him for Kyrie. We said to trade him for Zach LaVine. We told y'all year in and year out to trade the bum, and you never traded him. Anthony Davis sat up there for 3-4 years straight and said he don't want to play center. Remember when AD was saying he didn't want to play center? Remember when he did an interview before he got traded with Sham Charania and said, yo, I just want to play with a center. I don't want to play the 5. I want to play the 4. I feel like I'm at my best when I'm at the 4. Y'all never went and got him a center. But y'all talking about, well, what did you want the Lakers to do? Chat, you guys got to be able to recognize disingenuous people. This cracker on the screen, Baldy, you're disingenuous. I don't fuck with your kind. I don't fuck with you Laker pod trashers. What did you want the Lakers to do? Are you fucking kidding me? How about instead of trading for D'Angelo Russell, you traded for Kyrie Irving? How about keeping the coach that helped us win a championship, Frank Vogel? Let's just start there. How about going to get Anthony Davis a center when he asks for one? How about trading this fucking fraud, Aston Reeves? Are you kidding me? What more did you want the Lakers to do? Nah, you're not serious, bro. You're not serious. You're not serious. You're trolling.
There's nothing left. Like, I get it. I get it if people want to say, well, Laker fans didn't appreciate LeBron enough. Absolutely. I think there's some truth to that. But Richard Jefferson is sitting here trying to make a point as if, like, what does he want Laker fans to do? Just kiss the feet of LeBron and just all hail the king? That ain't how it works. You have your time. You had your time in Los Angeles. You had your time in Cleveland. You had your time in Miami. And that chapter ended. Like, I think it's safe to say that the chapter needed to end. And if anybody think it doesn't need to end, what was going to be new this upcoming season with LeBron James? What was going to be different? It wouldn't have been different. Lakers would have been top 4, top 5 in the West and probably out in the first or the second round. I think it was right, and the timing was right for them to turn the chapter. That's his boy. And you could tell he's protecting his boy. But I think ultimately at the end of the day, yeah, that marriage was over and everybody knew it was coming to an end. And I don't think anybody has to take it personal. I feel like Richard Jefferson took that LeBron's time here in LA personal.
What's going to be new with LeBron? What's going to be new with Aston? What's going to be new with Luka? None of these faker pie trashers are proclaiming the Fakers are going to go win the championship. So what's going to be new with the Fakers? Oh, I'll tell you what's going to be new. Instead of you being a top 4 team, this year you'll probably be a play-in team at best. That's what'll be new. Now you guys are going to have to compete just to make the playoffs. That's what's going to be new. None of these clowns are up here saying the Fakers are going to go win the championship this year. None of these clowns are up here saying, yo, the Fakers have a championship roster. You want to know why? Because nobody believes that. Nobody believes that. Even they don't. What's going to be new if we would have brought LeBron back? What's going to be new with Luka? What's going to be new with Aston? What's going to be new with that? Exactly. Nothing. You act like you're going to go win the title this year with Luka and Aston. Like, I could see if that was the case. Okay, then, sure. LeBron, time to move on, man. Come on, gang. You're not winning no championship with these clowns. You said, Reggie, you're not serious? You say trade AR and keep Bron? You LeBron fans are delusional? What are you talking about?
I said what I said. I said what I said. I said what I said. I said what I said.
Shut your bitch ass up.
Chat, what did he mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
What did he mean by that, chat? Is he confused on what I said? Because I said what I said. I know what I said because I was there when I said it. What are you chatting about? What are you confused about? We've been saying trade Aston for 4 years. What do you think? Aston's better than LeBron? Yeah, you're a clown, dude. You're a straight up clown.
At the end of the day, yeah, that marriage was over and everybody knew it was coming to an end. And I don't think anybody has to take it personal. I feel like Richard Jefferson took that LeBron's time here in LA personal. Listen, the Los Angeles Lakers were the most popular franchise before LeBron James rocked the Laker jersey. And the Los Angeles Lakers will be the most popular franchise after LeBron James no longer rocks a Laker jersey.
Chat, this man said the Lakers were the most popular franchise before LeBron showed up. a team that literally nobody was talking about. They weren't even the most relevant team in LA. The Clippers were more relevant than the Lakers. Like I said, man, you faker fuckers, you people live in an alternate reality. Like I said, you guys think, right, that people care about championships y'all won 50 years ago. You guys actually think people care about that? We don't care about them championships Magic Johnson and them won, gang. That was 40, 50 years ago. Chat, these niggas are still living in the past, dude. You're still living in the past, bro. Nobody cares about the Lakers. Now that LeBron came to your team and made you relevant again, now you want to act like, oh, we just always been relevant. Well, what was going on before LeBron showed up? 6 straight years you didn't even make the playoffs. The Clippers were better. Golden State was the standard in California. What are we talking about? Niggas was pulling up to Golden State. What am I thinking about coming to the Lakers? KD went to Golden State. If y'all was so relevant, why KD didn't come to your team? Because y'all were garbage. And nobody cared. So now they got revisionist history. Now it's, oh, we're the fakers. We're the most popular franchise. No, dude. Nobody cares. The Knicks just won a championship. Y'all ain't more popular than the Knicks. Chat, did you guys see how them Knicks fans were during the finals, chat? Did you guys see how rowdy they were? Did you guys see how amped up they were when their team won the finals this year? The Knicks are more popular than the Lakers. The Knicks. Go check the numbers. Golden State. You know, you talking about $10 billion. You want to know the reason the Lakers sold for $10 billion? Because LeBron showed up. But go check the numbers. LeBron turned this organization from a $3 billion evaluation to now they sold for $10 billion. LeBron did that. If LeBron never would have came to this team, y'all wouldn't be worth $10 billion. That's a fact. That's a fact. So no, we're not gonna let y'all steal the light LeBron James brought back to this organization. No, y'all not gonna take credit for that. I'm sorry. Without LeBron, you were irrelevant. And you guys are gonna see now that LeBron is gone, it's back to irrelevancy.
So I feel like Richard Jefferson took that LeBron's time here in LA personal. Listen, the Los Angeles Lakers were the most popular franchise before LeBron James rocked a Laker jersey. And the Los Angeles Lakers will be the most popular franchise after LeBron James no longer rocks a Laker jersey. The brand is bigger than the player, period. And the brand will always be bigger than the player. The brand franchise after LeBron James no longer rocks a Laker jersey. The brand is bigger than the player, period. And the brand will always be bigger than the player. The brand is bigger than Kobe. The brand is bigger than Shaq. It's bigger than Magic. It's bigger than Kareem. And it damn sure is bigger than LeBron James. It just
Chat. You want to know? You want to know what these faker pod trashers can't stand? Chat. They can't stand that LeBron is bigger than the fakers. This clown said the brand is bigger than LeBron. Let me ask you guys a question, chat. Let me ask you guys a question. Are the Bulls bigger than Michael Jordan? Or is Michael Jordan bigger than the Bulls? Is the Bulls brand bigger than Michael Jordan, or is Michael Jordan's brand bigger than the Bulls? Come on, chat. We all know the answer to that. We all know the answer to that. We all know the answer to that, folks. Stop it. LeBron is bigger than the fakers, clown. LeBron is basketball. LeBron is basketball. He's bigger than a team. He's bigger than a team. It's that simple, man. LeBron is bigger than the Lakers, dude. Y'all are not bigger than LeBron. Stop it. You're not bigger than LeBron. Y'all been around 100 years and you're only worth 10 billion. Come on, man, stop it. Let me give me 1 second, chat. Let me go on Instagram real quick. Hold on. If the Fakers brand is so big, hold on, let me go to the Fakers page. Let's go to the Fakers. The Fakers got 24 million followers, chat. 24.7 million followers. This is how many followers the Fakers got. 25 million. We'll just round up. 25 million. Oh, the Fakers are bigger than LeBron. Okay, let's go to LeBron. Let's go to LeBron James. This is LeBron James, chat. 154 million. I thought the Fakers brand is bigger. I thought their brand is bigger. If their brand was bigger, they would have more followers, right? Nobody's bigger than LeBron. LeBron is the biggest. What are we even talking about? You think a team is bigger than LeBron? That's comical, man. That's like saying the Bulls are bigger than Jordan. Oh yeah, we're the Bulls. Our legacy's gonna live on even without Jordan. No, dude. Jordan is way bigger than the Bulls. Jordan is Jordan. He's a brand. He is a brand. Just like the Lakers are a brand, so is LeBron is a brand. LeBron is a brand. He's bigger than the Lakers. What are we talking about? I'm telling y'all, bro, these people live in an alternate reality, gang. They live in an alternate reality. Don't nobody give a fuck about the Lakers, dude. The Lakers brand is not bigger than LeBron James. Y'all are a basketball team. LeBron is basketball. When you think of basketball, you think of LeBron James. There's 30 different teams to think about, but when you think of the sport of basketball, you think of one LeBron James. He is the face of basketball. Adam Silver's like, yo, LeBron, can you hurry up and make this decision, dude? We got to fix our schedule. What you waiting on him for? Because he's the face of basketball. When you think of basketball, you think of LeBron. Go check the opening day schedule last year. All these new players y'all got. How come LeBron was the one on primetime on opening night that was playing on TV? How come they gave the opening night game to LeBron James? The primetime 8 o'clock slot the Lakers was on. All this new talent y'all got. How come they didn't get the spot? How come Adam Silver ain't saying, he want to build his schedule around Jalen Brunson and the Knicks? What are you waiting for LeBron for? Observe nature. Stop typing in all caps or I will block you. I will send you to Dreamers Pro.
LeBron fans.
I will send you the foo-foo man.
So while you're on the internet doing your foo-foo man jokes and your foo-foo this and your foo-foo that and all of these other foo-foo and all of that, the foo-foo man would take your girlfriend. That's what would happen. So while you cracking all these jokes and you think you're funny and doing all of these racist jokes and this and that and calling me this and calling me that, just know what it is. Just know that the foo-foo man would take your girlfriend. That's all I want to tell you.
Chat, I can agree, right, that some brands are bigger than the player, right? Like, for example, I wouldn't say D Rose is bigger than the Bulls, right? I wouldn't say D Rose is bigger than the Bulls. But guess what? I would say Michael Jordan is bigger than the Bulls. I'm going to be honest. There's maybe like 3 players that I would say you could make the argument are bigger than the game itself. Obviously, LeBron. Obviously, Michael Jordan. And I think you can make the argument for Magic Johnson as well. I think Magic Johnson has transcended sports. I think you can make the argument for Magic. But even if I took Magic out, yes, there's 2 players that have transcended this game. That's LeBron James and Michael Jordan. Their brands are bigger. LeBron is a global iconic figure. If you think a basketball team is bigger than the brand of LeBron James, you're insane. You're insane. LeBron has transcended this game. He's an icon. He's absolutely, without a doubt, bigger than the Lakers. Like I said, y'all living off of championships y'all got 30 years ago. Y'all realize them Shaq and Kobe titles was damn near 30 years ago? Like, seriously, you guys realize that, right? Them Shaq and Kobe championships is 27 years. Them championships is 27 years old. We're talking 30 years ago. These are the titles the Lakers are living off of. They're living off titles from 30 years ago. The team that's actually, been successful in the modern era is really Golden State. In the 2010s and beyond, they've been the most successful team. They've got 4 titles in what? The last 12 years? 11 years? Yeah, really, 4 titles in 11 years. If anybody should be popping it, it should be the Warriors. They're the ones that have taken, control of the modern basketball era. They got 4 rings in the last 11 years. You got Faker fans talking about rings from 50 years ago. Y'all are like the Celtics. Y'all are talking about ring. You guys realize since 1986, the Celtics have 1 championship? No, 2. They got 2 championships since 1986. In the last 4 years, they got 2 championships, gang. And some of their fans be popping it like they're just so relevant. You got 2 rings in the last 40 years, gang. 2! You got 2 rings in 40 years. Y'all are living in the past, bro. Simple as that, bro. Oh, we're the Lakers. We're the Lakers. Okay. Good for you. We don't care. Like, congratulations, but like, we don't care, I'm a LeBron fan.
LeBron fans.
I don't give a shit about the Lakers. I'm a LeBron fan. Like, what are we talking about?
Bigger than Kobe. The brand is bigger than Shaq. It's bigger than Magic. It's bigger than Kareem. And it damn sure is bigger than LeBron James. It just is. So I get it. I understand he wants to protect his guy and all. And I think there were some things that Richard Jefferson, it's very, very, I think he made some great points in all of that. But again, I go back to it. What does he want the Lakers to do? He was here for 8 years. That's it.
Shut your bitch ass up.
Chapter is over. Everybody knows that relationship was eventually going to end. I think it ended, and probably ended at the right time. So that would be my take on Richard Jefferson and his rant right there. All right, let's see what else we have here.
Incredible stuff, man. Incredible stuff, folks. Wow. Like I said, if you were talking about, pretty much everybody else that's ever played basketball, and you said the Lakers brand is bigger than them, I might agree with you. But when you're talking about Michael Jordan or LeBron James, come on, man. Them dudes transcend basketball, bro. When you think of basketball, you think of LeBron. You think of Michael Jordan. You don't think of the Chicago Bulls. Like Michael Jordan transcended the NBA. He transcended every team. Every like, what are we talking about, man? You think LeBron hasn't done the same? Yes, he has. LeBron has transcended the game of basketball. I think it's disrespectful to say, oh yeah, LeBron's not bigger than the Laker brand. The fuck out of here, man. So is Michael Jordan not bigger than the Lakers brand either? Like, are we serious? We talking about Michael Jordan here, bro. We talking about Michael Jordan. Like I said, not every player has that power, but LeBron definitely does. I would say LeBron and Jordan for sure. They've transcended the sport. Easily. We got T-Dog. Shout out to T-Dog with the $2 super chat. All right, we got some action. Cam, what do you got, dude?
Yo, what's up, man?
What's going on, man?
Man, what is they talking about, man?
You're not serious.
They all over the place, bro.
What do you got, Cam?
So this shit, the disrespect started like 2 years ago, fam. It started with the Kyrie, like the Kyrie trade that you brought up earlier when Brooklyn was going. They didn't even want picks. They just wanted Austin Reeves for Kyrie. The Lakers said no. Boom, you go from there. Then they AD asking for the center. They trade AD. Boom, they get Bron to the third option. Bron take the seat back. Then we get to the playoffs, the two stars that everybody's saying it's gonna pick up the damn team, didn't even fucking play. Then they go and get a man $200 million. And that's Bron's fault. Man can't do no wrong, can't do no right, man.
Yeah, give me 1 second, Cam. We got T-Dog. Shout out to T-Dog. Shout out to T-Dog with the $10 super chat. Appreciate you, man.
Reach me, baby. Call my phone and say you need me, baby.
LeBron fans.
You said take them fakers to the shed and up Update Jazz. Okay, I'm a little bit confused. Cam, what are you chatting about, dude?
What you mean? I just came. I'm looking at the comments mostly. I was hearing what you were saying.
They say you're high in the chat. Are you high?
Hell nah.
Okay. So, all right, let me let Jael get on here, man, because I don't know what you're chatting about, Cam. Jael, what's going on, man?
What's up with the Ridge?
What you got, Jael?
I'm gonna say this. Speaking on the transcended basketball conversation, I don't even put Jordan in the same category as LeBron, Shaq, and Magic, because everything that Jordan was successful in is tied to basketball. His shoes, his movie, everything that he was successful in is tied to basketball. LeBron James has been successful outside of basketball. He's had a movie where he didn't play a basketball character. He's had he executive produced a CD. He's done things outside of basketball. Same with Shaq. He had a platinum selling album, had a $1 million selling movie. They've done things that were super successful, not tied to basketball. Same thing as Magic. So I understand what you're trying to say with Jordan, but all of he's done is tied to basketball. He's never done anything to break himself away from that to be able to transcend it. So
no,
I don't really put Jordan in the same category as those two.
The dude Alan Silva, whatever his name is, he said that the Fakers brand is bigger than LeBron. I said, hell no. LeBron's brand is bigger than the Fakers. And I used Jordan as an analogy. I said, that's like saying the Bulls brand is bigger than Jordan. Well, I don't think anybody in their right mind would say the Bulls brand is bigger than Jordan. Jordan is bigger than the Bulls. He's bigger than any team.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I agree with that, because it's other teams in basketball that's talking about LeBron to get their clicks, not just the Lakers. Not only are the Lakers using LeBron to prop themselves up, the whole NBA is using LeBron to prop himself up. So he has to transcend one team if the whole NBA is on his back. That dude just sounds like a fool.
Yeah, I think there's I think there's a subsection of Faker fans that feel like, oh, we're the Fakers, we have titles, and we're bigger than LeBron. But it's like, yeah, you guys have titles, but I mean, majority of your titles, I mean, most of the people that's watching the game now weren't even alive then. So it's like this notion that, oh, we're relevant. It's like, how can you make that claim when we saw what y'all were? I was living in LA, Jael, when LeBron signed with the Lakers. I remember the day when I got the notification and it said breaking. LeBron James signs a 4-year deal with the Lakers for $154 million. I remember the day in 2018, summer of 2018, right? Nobody would, like, prior to that, when Lonzo Ball and LeVar Ball were the biggest show on the Lakers, nobody cared about the team. And then it's like, as soon as LeBron comes, now the Kobe fans start dusting their jersey off. Now everybody's a Laker fan again, and now all of a sudden, oh, we never wanted LeBron leave. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. Hindsight is always 20/20, but come on, man, stop it. I'm not gonna let y'all rewrite the narrative and try to make it seem like, oh, because y'all are the Lakers. Come on, man, the Clippers were better than y'all. The Clippers.
Nah, that's. Hey, look, check this out.
Come on, man. You from Cali? Are we gonna forget that the Clippers were better?
Nah, I was gonna ask you. Do you know where Bakersfield is?
Yeah.
It's like an hour north of LA and an hour south of Fresno. So we kind of sit in the middle of Northern and Southern California. And I was in LA visiting some family when they announced that LeBron was coming to the Lakers. But before I left to go to LA, I was literally having a debate with one of my homies about if he was going to be a Warriors fan or staying a Lakers fan. I was telling him he was jumping the bandwagon because we had a few years of losing. Like, you can't just jump off the bandwagon. But it was a lot of them heading to Golden State, man. It was a lot of them out here talking about, oh, the Lakers trash and oh, we ain't watching the Lakers no more. We going up to go. I'm telling you, it was a bunch of fans switching. So then when LeBron came, it's like, man, finally somebody can come and rescue this organization because we was in a free fall damn near.
Bro, I remember them Lonzo Ball days, bro. I remember those dark days, bro. Like, I'm not finna let Faker fans rewrite a narrative like, oh, we're the Fakers and we just been popping for. No, man, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that, bro. You know, so Mr. Player Made, what's going on, man?
What's good, Rich? You hear me clear?
You sound a little bit low, bro.
Hey, can you hear me now?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Yeah, man. Like I agree with you, bro. Like these Laker fans and these Laker media, like this Allen guy, like you was talking about, like this dude talking about how what else could the Lakers could have done for LeBron. I mean, they could have done a ton of things. I mean, it's tons of things they could have done for the organization. They've been complaining about getting a center with that organization with AD, with the AD era. AD requested a center. The Lakers was inquiring about Walker Kessler way back in 2023. They've been trying to get Walker Kessler for a long time, and all the picks that they gave up for Walker Kessler were the same exact picks that Danny Ainge was asking for initially. They didn't go all out for LeBron. That's what LeBron fans are complaining about. That's what LeBron fans are pissed off about, because we watching them try to go all out for Luka, but they had AD and LeBron, which was a better core, and they didn't want to go all out for them. So that's what everybody's expecting. That's what people are looking at. And Alan C was trying to play, contrary and trying to ignore the fact that the Laker organization dropped the ball with LeBron. They dropped prime years. You know what I'm saying? Now they're finna try to make shift a situation with Luka, but it would have worked out better with the moves that they tried to make if they would have went all out for LeBron and AD. So I'm with you when it comes to this situation, because I know like when it comes to California and LA fans, they move around. They represent California. Any team that's popping in California, they navigate towards that team. So yeah, for a stretch from when Steph had his run, all those Laker fans were a bunch of Golden State fans. So that's why when LeBron came over here, he inherited all those Steph Curry fans and all those Kobe fans who already hated LeBron. So it's a whole bunch of it's a conundrum over there going on in California. But Laker fans and Laker media try to act like none of that's real.
Yeah, but check this out. They really got did over by Danny Ainge because initially for Walker Kessler, he wanted 2 first-rounders and a swap. They didn't want to give up 2 first-rounders and a swap for him, and they ended up giving up 4 first-rounders.
Facts. They would have gave up less, and they would have got more production out because Walker Kessler was
They
young.
would have gave up less for him initially.
Yeah.
But think about, but in the whole 8 years that LeBron was there, no time during that period or that stretch did Rob Pelinka ever be this active in the offseason. He never went and did this much movement and got this much players in the offseason. He always dawdled through the offseason and waited and tried to put some stuff together at the deadline. He did that for 8 years.
He damn sure did, bro. We was a second option every time. The Clippers were getting
what was the word he would use? We want to maintain optionality.
Flexibility.
Optionality. Come on,
continuity.
Yeah, he want to maintain optionality when LeBron's there. As soon as Luka's there, optionality goes out the window. He'll mortgage the whole future for Walker Kessler. Insane. Number one, what's going on, man?
Yeah, man. That ties right into the point I was gonna make. And I hate to keep saying it, but it's the white supremacy thing, man. I find it funny how all these people are talking about no players are bigger than the brand, but your brands are built off of the backs of the black players. How do you think your brand got so big in the first place? Without all these players like the Magic Johnsons and the Kareems, the Wilts, all these people, without them, your brand would be trash. So what are we talking about?
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Come on, man. What are we talking about here?
Good point.
I mean, I'm not gonna act like like the majority of players, right? The majority of players will never supersede a brand of a team. But there are a select few players that will. And obviously LeBron is one of those players. Like I'm sorry, LeBron is he's transcended the sport of basketball. Now if it's like, Derek Fisher, right? Is the Lakers brand bigger than Derek Fisher? Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, of course.
But when you talk about LeBron, we're the Lakers and we're bigger than LeBron. Our brand is bigger, No, yeah, you're right. Your brand will outlive LeBron. Yeah, the Lakers will still be here when LeBron is dead and gone. Sure, but is the brand itself bigger than LeBron James itself? Absolutely not. That's insane. That's insanity.
It wouldn't have reached this peak without him. And the commissioner talking about LeBron, hurry up and make your decision, and free agency tells you all you need to know about how big LeBron's brand is. He is the face of basketball, or else you wouldn't be holding up the line waiting for him to make his decision. You would have just made the schedule already. Why are you waiting on LeBron if he's not that important?
Yeah, it's like he didn't even think about that. You're saying LeBron is not bigger than a specific team, but the whole league is waiting for him right now.
Exactly.
It's a power
and
flex
why are
on
they
the
waiting
Lakers.
for him? So that they can profit the most off of these Christmas games or whatever the big games are going to be, the marquee matchups. They know that the ratings are going to be the highest with LeBron being a part of it. That's why they're waiting on him. They just don't want to say that because white supremacy. Obviously, they don't want to. They don't want to give you that credit. They don't want to come out and say
And
that.
and I'm a solidify for you. You can stamp this day. So there is a rule that there are only supposed to be each team gets 34 nationally televised games a year at the most. When LeBron retires, I guarantee he will get more than 34 nationally televised games.
Where was the power of the brand before LeBron signed? Where was the power of the brand? Nobody was coming there. They flexed he's gonna get more endorsements. He come here. Oh, you're gonna make this much X amount of money when players come here. Nobody's flooding to LA to the Lakers.
Yeah, that lie that they be telling about how players gonna make so much more money in return, they really just they actually make less, and they have to have more taxes taken out their check because of the way California is set up. But realistically, if you think about how players are marketed now, you don't hardly see a whole bunch of commercials. Most of us got
No,
streaming
that's
sites.
not
You
true.
know what I'm saying?
That's not
Say,
true. That's not true,
go
bro.
ahead.
I live in this area, and whenever people come to LA, they find a way to put them on billboards in front of car dealerships. They be out making appearances
Sports
at local
drinks and
places.
shit.
Like you gonna make, yeah, you do pay higher taxes here, but you gonna make your money off the court in LA. They can't wait, bro. I live in Bakersfield, and we had an Austin Reeves billboard here in Bakersfield.
Word. Okay.
Hey, let me
Break that
piggyback
down to
off
me
of that,
break
right?
it down to me how that
So
is out there, then, like when it comes to that endorsement stuff with them. Because from what I hear, I hear opposite. But go ahead, break it down to me since you out there, gang.
No, like when
hold on before
for
you
instance,
hold on.
when Russell, oh, go ahead.
Yeah, before you break, just like how you just said all of that, right? With all of that on the checkbox, why is that not enticing players to come to the Lakers?
Because the actual organization, like I have a cousin who works up at the Staples Center. He do security up there. And we was Laker fans growing up since Dr. Buss ran the Lakers, and now he actually works there, and so he understands the environment that has been with Jeannie and Rob Pelinka up there, and he say it's not the same. Like how we grew up, and the Lakers was the Lakers, and stars actually did want to come to LA, and it actually meant the thing to be out here. It ain't like that no more. And that's because of Rob and Jeannie, the way that they've been running the team, the way the organization has been up there kicking out Magic. That was a big thing. He told me
That
when
was a big
the
no-no. Yeah.
Pelinka Magic thing happened, like niggas hated that. Like that put a huge check mark against Rob Pelinka. And so inside of the Laker fandom of people who've been there for a while, who knew what it was back then, we are like, God dang, what they doing right now, the way Pelinka treated LeBron, the way they've been running the organization, this whole mom and pop thing. You never heard that when Dr. Buss ran it. It's been that the whole time. But it wasn't no thing about it being ran like a mom and pop because he did what needed to be done to get the stars and keep the stars. That's Jenny Buss, who cheap as hell. They don't want to do what it takes to put stars in position to be stars. They are relying on the name of the Lakers, and they don't have nothing behind it to back that up. So once you get there and you see it's just the name, they don't got the trainers, the facilities, and the Clippers got better facilities now. When have you ever said that? Like those type of
Reggie,
things are
bingo,
the things that don't make a star be like, oh, I can go somewhere else.
bingo, man. You just hit on everything that I had questions about.
Yeah, see, I'm in a unique position because, like I said, I do have a cousin who works security at the Staples Center, so I talk to him all the time, and he hate Pelinka too. He's like, but he worked there, so he can't be. Oh no, I hate Pelinka stuff. But when we talk, he tell me the same thing. He don't like where the Lakers have been going, and he hope Mark Walters gonna step in and do something different. And it's funny that when they signed Reeves, I went back and I told him this don't look like something different, and
It
all he
ain't
could do
nothing
was
different,
laugh.
man.
All he could do was laugh. That's crazy. So no,
Re-
people who have been Lakers fans and not those ones that my man was talking about that was jumping on the Golden State back and forth, because that's true. I'm from California, so I root for every California team, but my favorite team is the Lakers. But it's a lot of people who just walk back and forth. They don't need to have a team. If they from California, they just go for whoever is in California. So when the Lakers was winning, they was Lakers fans. When the Warriors start winning, they jumped on the Warriors bandwagon. They even one of the local radio song hosts and E40 made a song out here about bandwagon fans jumping on the Warriors bandwagons locally. That's how it is out here.
I heard that song.
That's crazy.
They be popping it, bro. That shit crazy, bro.
Yeah, but man, for real, with the advertising and stuff, like I said, it was a Reeves billboard out here when Russell Westbrook came to LA. They had him on big cutouts in front of car dealerships and all type of sponsorships. Like Russ did a lot when he was out here. I ain't even gonna hold you. He was doing a lot of community stuff too. So, he may
Mm-hmm.
not have been the best on the court, but he came to LA and he did his thing. Man, Russ was everywhere, man. All of these stars that come here, when LeBron first came out here, even though they was doing his mural up in LA, like around here, Bakersfield, man, LeBron was everywhere. Every billboard, every Foot Locker had the big giant 6'9" LeBron cut out in that mug. Like, damn. Yeah, they be giving it up locally around in the area. So I know they make a lot of money off of that. Local commercials. And we used to have KCal 9 out here where they covered every Laker game. They would be at every event. So even though we don't have the TV station no more, they still do like local meetups with players and even the lesser players. More often than not, LeBron ain't going to be there. It will be lesser players around, but that's how they get that money.
Yeah. That wasn't even, yeah, for the most, but that wasn't even my point. You made my point through the explanation. It was like that's what they always endorsed to get players because they,
Hmm.
they always used to try to use the name, the Lakers. Oh, we the Lakers, so everybody gonna come here. No, that ain't been the case, and it wasn't even the case Kobe last few years, and they didn't get the players for Kobe. They just wasted the
No,
rest of
that's what.
Kobe. Like,
But
and
a
we
couple
saying
of
the
players,
same thing.
a couple of players didn't want to play with Kobe though. That was more of a Kobe thing. They didn't really want to play with Kobe. Kobe had a little
You
bit
can
of a bad reputation around here because he was getting old, and it's like, dang, we love you, Kobe, but bro, you shooting us out of games, and bro, you ain't what you got out of LeBron this year, being able to change his game and still be successful in a different way. That's what Kobe couldn't do, and it looked bad the last couple years.
Yeah, you can say that, but bro, you know that these players is money first, man. You issuing out the money, the players gonna come. They'll say all of this and they don't fit or they don't want to play with such and such. The right amount, they gonna do it, man. They gonna go play.
Yeah, I
That's
won't disagree.
we forget that. We be too emotional sometimes. But These players,
No,
money
I
first,
agree.
man.
As fans,
Yeah,
we be emotional, but a lot of times
yeah.
these dudes is treating it like a business. If they gonna sign the check, I'm probably gonna go there.
They going. Yes, sir. They'll deal with it. They don't give a damn. Reggie, what Reggie at?
Salute, salute, man. Hey, man, I think it was crazy how this dude was trying to talk about, oh, yeah, LeBron could come back. Yeah, nobody gonna be mad at him if he come back. They're just gonna be mad for 2 days. It's crazy as hell to me and delusional as fuck. Like, it's like they trying to cope and make it make sense in their head. Like, yeah, LeBron still love us. LeBron loved being a Laker. He loved the Lakers. He ain't gonna leave us for real. He's just saying that. That shit really bothered me. Like, what the fuck are
Nah,
you
that's
talking
funny.
about?
Hey, I did
That
the
week,
same
that
thing,
week
bro.
or two.
When I seen that mug, so look, I read an article 2 days ago that said the reason LeBron came to LA was because of Savannah. She was basically the thing that tipped the scale of them going to LA. So when I heard him say that, I was like, man, maybe he don't want to leave. Maybe Savannah talked to him in the stay.
Man, we trying to cope,
Hey,
dog.
I was
It
trying to make
sound
it
like
make sense in my mind.
it sound like a chick that like got broken up with and is like, nah, he loved me. He gonna come back. He was just saying that. He just mad right now. Like, who the
He
fuck?
just mad.
He just mad right now. He gonna come back though. He love this shit. Like, why are you trying to convince yourself for this shit?
High level cope. You already said it right there. That's high level
Hey,
cope.
for sure. Hey, I'm a Laker fan and a LeBron fan. So, man, I've been a Laker fan my whole life, and every favorite player I ever had became a Laker. My favorite player was Magic Johnson starting off. He was a Laker. Shaq became my second favorite player. He became a Laker. Kobe became my favorite player because he was already a Laker. And then LeBron became my favorite player. So when he came to the Lakers, bro, I wanted him to stay forever. What?
I'm
I don't
not
want him
mad
to
at
leave.
that, right? Because I remember they got revisionist history right now, but I remember the Lonzo
Mm-hmm.
Ball era. I remember the Brandon Ingram era, the Julius Randle era, and I had to sit there through that shit, man. And I was disturbed on the inside of my soul watching the Lakers, but I kept rooting for us. And I remember they begged LeBron to come over here, Magic Johnson, all these other dudes.
Magic Johnson.
We
Yeah.
got on our knees,
Mm-hmm.
we got on our knees, and we begged LeBron to come to the Lakers. And
Yeah.
he
I'm a
came over
Lakers
here.
fan too, man. We was in purgatory during that time, bro. You can't we was
Facts,
sitting there because we didn't
facts.
spoiled our whole fandom with high level free agents coming to the Lakers, bro. And before we had
Well, no,
LeBron,
see
we were in
that,
purgatory, bro. We was like, damn, we
but that's
need
because
somebody to come
That's
here.
because of the organization. Think about this. Think about this. We literally had Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart, Julius Randle. If we was a good organization like OKC or like the Spurs, we could have been better with that talent. But we never was able to develop young talent, and that always messed us up. So those years didn't have to be that bad, and that's what let me
True.
know. Oh yeah, Jeannie and Rob, this organization is not my Lakers. This is a different organization, bro. That is not. They're like, what?
That's
We won
that's
22
true.
Nah,
games. That's
it
crazy.
was
With
terrible. It
that
was
much
terrible,
young
That's
man.
true.
talent?
That
I'm not
same
gonna
way us
lie.
having to get.
Just for LeBron to come full circle though and have LeBron not be appreciated after balling the fuck out is crazy to me. Like I think that's the biggest L Rob Pelinka ever did. Like, how could you not appreciate LeBron after everything he did? The nigga is balling
Hey,
out at 40 years old. LeBron is dunking on niggas at 40 years old, and we don't appreciate him. And we begged him to come
let me
here.
say this. Let me say this. So that's the thing that I say is that I've been listening, and y'all been saying some good things, but it all comes back to the Lakers, to the whole organization thing. Whereas though, when you look at the organization and the moves that if you look at the two, if you look at the two players that Rob and Jeannie really wanted, because they wanted to invest in Horton Tucker, THT as
Yep.
well. And then now
UHT.
you come back and you pay Austin Reeves all this money, and then you bring Luca over, And like I say, Luka's not the superstar that the Lakers normally bring in. When you talked about Kobe, the latter part of where as though players didn't want to play with Kobe. That was the whole problem with Kobe, is that they didn't want to play with him because of his style of play. And now you have the same type of player in Luka. They're just ball hogs. So I mean, you say this and say, I don't understand how a person. The only reason I watch the Lakers is because of LeBron. Wherever LeBron goes, that's what I'm gonna watch. People want to say that, and this is the part that really fucks me up, is when people say that he's not worth the money, but they don't mind, especially black people who are fucking idiots that just don't know shit, because you'll rather for you got Adam Silver, he holding up the league so he can make sure that he put the team that LeBron is on prime time so they can get the revenue. And it's just crazy to me that they would rather for the fucking NBA to make money, but nobody don't want to pay LeBron. It's a fucking shame that LeBron got to take a fucking pay cut. Well, I mean, you got the greatest player to ever play, that's still playing at a high level, that's still like one of the top. To me, he's still one of the top, if not one of the five best players in the league right now at 41. Niggas keep talking about age. What the fuck is age? Well, if you still balling. Even if you take a 1 year deal. Oh no, we can get Austin Reeves. We'll that fucking stupid ass Trevor Lane talking about that shit ain't going his money is not gonna really mess with the salary cap, but it's gonna mess with the salary cap next year. Are you a fool?
He's so
It's like, what are you
stupid.
talking about? It's just crazy to me that the
Hey,
Lakers, like
so
I
they
said,
better win a
I
championship
don't know
this year
who.
then.
Right. I don't know who could be a Laker fan. If you sitting back and you watching what they doing, and it's like crazy. It's crazy to me. Oh, nobody. LeBron can't play with Philly. LeBron can't play with man. LeBron can play with any fucking body. This is what I'm telling people. Y'all trying to LeBron can go. LeBron can come here to DC and play with the Wizards. And we would do something with AD, Trey Young, and LeBron, and with the new boy AJ. Man,
Yep.
we will make some noise with LeBron, because he's a. I don't know about y'all, but I didn't play the point guard position, but the point guard position is one of the most deadliest things on the court. You can play that shit till you're 50 if you got an IQ like him.
Yep.
But it's just crazy. It's just crazy. But to come back to what you was talking about, Reggie, what you was talking about, is LeBron James bigger than the Lakers? When you for most players, if like somebody said Dirk Fisher, if niggas say Dirk Fisher, oh yeah, he played with the Lakers. When you say LeBron, you say LeBron. You ain't got to talk about no team. When you say Jordan, you talk about Jordan, because certain players, they do become bigger than the team. And that's just a bunch of bullshit with Adam talking, but it's just a bunch of disrespect, man. And we've been watching this shit go on for years, man. People just don't love LeBron like we do, man.
Exactly. But yeah,
Yeah.
That's really all I got on this one though, fellas. Y'all boys got any final thoughts?
Yeah, I got something real quick, just for the chat, man. All y'all keyboard warriors, man. If you want to talk your shit, why don't you call in, man? I see a lot of y'all snapping off in the chat, but I mean, he posted the link how many times for you to join the chat? If y'all got something to say, man, call in. Let's talk about it. Don't be in there keyboard warrior, and that's all I wanted to say.
I'm just
Exactly.
gonna say, good talk, fellas, as always. Peace.
All right, Jael, appreciate you.
Yeah.
Top fly high. Long time,
Hey,
man. No speak, man.
yeah, man, I've been listening to you, man. I was laughing the other day. I heard you say something about, you was like, I want to. Somebody wanted to bet. You was like, no, I ain't taking no more bets. Yeah, you can't bet nobody, Reg, because the Joker's gonna hold that shit over you if they win, and when they lose, they're gonna be just like our boy Don C. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be ghosts, ghost C. That's what we should call this monkey ass. But anyway, yeah, man. Yeah, no, long time, man. I still been kind of I've been catching I've been catching the episodes on the jump when I can. But it's been a lot going on this side, man. Just trying to stay out this goddamn heat. This heat wave is crazy, man.
Exactly.
Yeah, everything good with you though?
Yeah, everything's been good. I was actually in DC for the 4th, not a couple weeks ago.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
you ain't go down there and you ain't do that shit with that goddamn fake ass Trump. That nigga, he had to get that goddamn speech, man. They ain't shoot the goddamn fireworks at like 1 o'clock.
I seen that cause like I said, when I got there, my friend, he lives in Navy Yard. So when I got there, I took the train from the airport. So when I got off the train, I'm just like, man, they had like all the National Guard and everybody like just standing outside of all the trains. I'm like, this is crazy. What's going on? And then I heard they had like some people started a march or something crazy happened. Yeah,
they had those. I stay away from that shit, Reg. They had those Trumps that you saw Trump stand on the stage with all those white supremacy people behind him. When he was giving a little speech or whatever, man, it's like, it's just right. I mean, I think it's a good thing because they putting it right in our faces that we as black people, we just need to wake up and just see what's going on because it's some of the things that he does, it's just ridiculous, man, and it's affecting us all. And now y'all don't be surprised if y'all gas prices go back up, man, with them, continue to fight over there in Iran like they doing because now they bombing again. So man, they get ready to close that little pathway down again, and it's just bad, man. It's just bad. I never thought, man, but I ain't gonna say that, man. When I saw those niggas up in the White House like they was looking for gold, what I mean? January 6th is like that was like one of the things that really kind of blew me because, being here in the city and watching how people just running around, like a chicken with their head cut off. But, one thing I can say about that even when black folks was protesting, we always still respected, what I'm saying, different places around the city. We weren't trying to ride and do shit. That was just ridiculous. But it's only gonna get worse, man. It's only gonna get worse before it gets better, man. As long as he stay in office, man. But like I said, I ain't gonna take that political road down there because I go down that road. But anyway, man, let me ask this question though. Did you enjoy yourself while you were here?
I did. It was a good time. DC, one of my favorite cities. So
okay.
Yeah, it's been probably about 5 years since I was up there.
Right.
But
Right.
yeah, I did. I had a good time, man. I had a good time.
Yeah, we got them coming all in. That's why we call it the DMV, man, because you got them coming from DC, Maryland, and Virginia, man. If you hit a nice spot, you gonna find you something. Please believe me. You know what I mean? People talk about cities, and they talk about that, but like I say, DC, man, it's here now. So did you make it to like the MGM or anything like that?
Nah, I really was only there for maybe the weekend, probably about 3 days, maybe three.
Right.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yeah, I was only there for about 3 days. So I just went to I think on the 4th, I ended up going to U Street and then DuPont Circle. I think that's what they call it. Yeah, I went over there and Sunday went to some day party.
Right.
But yeah, that was really it though.
I had a good time. Yeah, so the next time you come through, make sure you try to hit that hit the casino because that joint be jumping.
Yeah, I wanted to. It's funny you mention that because I wanted to. I just was pressed for time.
Right.
Yeah, but you're right. Next time I go, I do want to go check that out because I did look it up before I went.
Yeah. I wish I know the next time you come through the joint because I'm a go-go man though. You know what I'm saying? I like to. When I hang out, what I mean. I'm going trying to find me a big booty girl at the go-go. You understand? Yes, sir. My mama,
You're a freaky frog.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm going to the go-go, baby. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's funny though. I talk about that though. I remember when I was in school, when I used to go to basketball camp, or you know what I mean, or when I got in school, I was out there on the West Coast, but that's all they wanted. Man, you got any of that go-go music, man? This and that. I got a partner that still be calling me for RE tapes. You know what I mean? Rare Essence. the group that kind of follow. But yeah, they love that go-go music, baby. But like I said, I don't know how we can get digits though if you ever come back, because I damn sure like to show you around if you ever came through. You know, I wish I would have known you were here. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
I
I ain't
went. It's crazy how I ended up going. It was like on some last minute, like literally, I booked my ticket probably that morning, and I ended up going that afternoon. So it was like last minute. But yeah, next time I come, I'm gonna let you know though for sure. Next time I come.
Yeah, let me know. You know
Yeah,
what
I'm
I
gonna
mean?
let
'Cause
you
like
know.
I say, we can definitely hang, man. I'll take you to a couple of spots where I hang out. You know what I mean? Because for one thing about DC is something going on every night.
Yeah.
You know, they don't sleep here. You know what I mean? It's somewhere. It's something you can do every night. You know what I mean? If it ain't nothing but just going out and just having a drink and just watching the hoes. You know, because that's what I do. I'm older now, Reg. I can't do it like I do. So now I just watch. I watch. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. I watch. I got my good eye open. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But yeah, but nah, man. But that's cool though, man. Like I said, yeah, it's been a minute, man. It's been a lot going on. I'm just gonna sit back and I'm gonna let LeBron just kind of absorb and do what he need to do, because, like I say, whoever he signs with, it's gonna make them an automatic contender. What I would like for him to do. Go
I
ahead.
was gonna say I seen, because I think now I got up today. I think now that people are talking about Miami, but a couple of days ago somebody did interview AD, and he said he has been talking to LeBron. So I don't know, because LeBron, he seemed like the type that like he might pull a move that like nobody's thinking about or nobody's talked about. And I think the Wizards would be that team where it's like it would be a good setup because they got a lot of pieces that would be complimentary for LeBron that nobody's really talking about. So I don't know.
Right. Yeah, no, I would like to. I just hope that he just go ahead back to Cleveland, man. Just go ahead back to Cleveland and see what you're gonna do. Go ahead and just end this story how it's supposed to end. Because I couldn't see. I don't know unless you're gonna play. You know what? You're gonna play another 3 years, because I'm thinking that wherever he goes, he's gonna maybe play 2 more years. That's what I'm thinking. Just go ahead and play 2 more years, because it's like if you go somewhere other than Cleveland, or either maybe I'm not even gonna say Miami, but Cleveland is like the storybook thing of just closing it. That would make the most sense to me. If you're going, I'm just saying, if you're going to get a farewell tour, it'll be kind of hard to get a farewell tour in a city where you really don't have nothing to really, you got to have it. It got to mean something. And the other thing I was thinking about too, before I know you said you got to go, but the other thing that I was thinking about too is just like, what I just can't wait to see how the Laker fans treat him when he goes back there to play. Whether they're going to be some animosity about him leaving, or whether they're just going to show him the love. But I'll tell you this, that it better be all love, because if they disrespect him when he come back there with any type of booze and shit like that, the Laker fans, they already putting a trash team on the floor anyway, and then you're gonna treat the GOAT like a, So I'm just waiting to see how that goes when he goes back to LA as well, because it's just like that's gonna mean a lot.
Exactly. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Top Fly High. Appreciate you though, man. Good call, man.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Like I say, love the show, man. Keep doing what you're doing, like I say, man, and you keep on like F you mean say, keep on exposing these fools.
Exactly. Exactly.
All
All right,
talk to
Top
you,
Flight
my
High.
brother.
All right, bro. Appreciate you, man. Peace. Yeah, man. Shout out to Top Flight High, man. Shout out to Cam. Who else was up here? Number 1, Jael, Mr. Player Made. I think that was everybody. But yeah, folks, that's really all I got, man, on this particular topic. Like I said, title of the show, folks, Laker fans, you guys are now begging for LeBron. This is getting a little bit pathetic, man. This is getting a little bit pathetic, okay? But yeah, I'm out, chat. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. Peace.